Hello everybody, this is Aaron, the carnivore-ish guy, coming to you. It is, almost 9:45 on a Thursday morning. At work today, our internet went down, so I got to go home, half-hour ride to home, finish working, and then later I have to umpire a game that's an hour away from where I live, when it's only a half hour from where I work. Crazy. Oh, man. But hey, what are you going to do? Beautiful. The sun is out. A little chilly. Sabres won game one last night. Fantastic. It's been a little while since I did an update video for you guys. So I just wanted to reach out to you. I've been doing a lot of shorts, my cooking videos, my sardine reviews. I'm actually going to be doing another sardine review, either be coming out later tonight or tomorrow. I thank everyone for watching my videos, liking them, sharing them. A couple of them got a lot of views, so that's fantastic. As you guys know, over a year ago, I started this journey, this carnivore-ish lifestyle, being the average keto carnivore guy. And that's still me. I still eat some keto, but I'm probably 90% carnivore now. I'm actually going to do a little video soon, a little bit of update over the changes I've noticed besides the weight. I'll be honest, I've lost. I mean, last time I weighed in, I was 189. So seriously, just as of late, I really hit a big mark, like where I just started losing again. I was fumbling around those 200s for a while, and then I started doing a little more of those sardines, some on and off sardine challenges, and that really just got the weight loss going again. But I'm not working out enough. I need to work out. I have a friend who's even saying, I will work out with you. I will help you along your way. So I need to take advantage of that. But I got my most recent blood work done. My A1C and cholesterol are all fantastic. I will put them right here. My A1C was a 5.4. 5.4. Can you believe that? I mean, I was over sixes, a year ago, and we got under, and now we are 5.4. Not even considered a diabetic if someone looked at this. So I'm really hoping that, I have a doctor's appointment coming up next month. Maybe we can start cutting back on some of these medications. I mean, maybe not like I did before where I got off everything really quick, but let's cut back and see how these numbers maintain. My CGM's doing great. My numbers are always looking good, and they're staying strong. So even when I do cheat a little bit, I have a guilty pleasure. I don't know if you guys have Dollar Generals near you, but when you go to the checkout, they have those little Lindor candies, those like little chocolate balls. That white chocolate one, I am a sucker for. I know they're not good for me, but I go there, I eat that Lindor chocolate, and I'm just a sucker for those. But it doesn't hurt me. And even when I eat something that I know I shouldn't, like some days you're a little bit in a rush, I'll get like a snack wrap or something like that, or I'll have a wrap. It does spike my sugars up on my CGM, but to a normal, like 130s, nothing crazy, unless I'm eating a lot of like high sugary vegetables or something. But then it comes right back down. It's not like before where my numbers would go all the way up to like the 180s. And then slowly move down. No, they come back down normal, like on a normal basis. So, I mean, it's just I'm feeling really good. I'm really just trying to focus on keeping the right foods coming into me. I still, hey, you guys know my struggle with the dairy. I'm still bad with the cheese. I'm still eating way too much cheese. And my results are still doing well, but even though I've lost almost 50 pounds, and I see it a little bit in my face, when I look in the mirror, sometimes I don't see it. I still see that who I was a year ago. And sometimes maybe it's just the angle I'm sitting at, or I'm looking at myself. But I mean, when I lay down, I can definitely notice it in my chest and my stomach. And I know some of this weight's going to come back on naturally as I start doing the weightlifting, because I have to do it. Especially like, when you're losing all this weight, I gotta make sure I'm getting my protein and not losing muscle weight. Which I kind of nervous. Maybe I have been losing a little bit of muscle weight. So I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I'm just going to, keep an eye on it and, start going to the gym. But diet-wise, I'm making really good choices. I'm trying to go with a little bit leaner choices of meat when I do everything. It helps. Chicken wings and stuff like that. I still eat that stuff. Still eat my processed meats. A lot of eggs still. But the sardines are a good reset for me. I know they're not cheap for the better versions of it, the better quality, but honestly, quality makes a difference. Especially if you want to start a sardine challenge, go for a little bit better quality. Always do the best that you can. 90% is better than nothing. And if the best you can do is afford, cheap sardines that come in the bad oils like soybean oils and stuff like that, hey, take them out, rinse them off, and add some of your own fat and stuff to it. But if you can afford, the King Oscar brands and stuff that are maybe, $2 or $3 a can, do it. Add some flavors, add some salt, add some mustard, hot sauce, whatever you need to do. It's a great reset. Other than that, everything is going really well. It does seem like people like my videos when I make my little recipes. I know they're nothing fancy. I'm not into the major editing or multi-camera views and all that. I wish I had that kind of time, guys. I really do. I really started following Dr. Kiltz as of late. A lot of his stuff. Good guy. He's actually not far. I mean, he's in New York State, so it's not far. I learned of a meetup they're doing in May. I'm not going to be able to go to that. I found out a little too late about it. But he's a good follow, and I can watch him live in the morning. Just a real guy. Dr. Barry, of course, I still follow. Dr. Fung, and there's so many great channels out there that you can get inspiration from. The North Dakota Carnivore Lance, he's on YouTube as well. Great follow. I've recently started following Jenny Minich, watching her videos. Again, just real people that go through the same struggles that we do. Laura Spath, I watch some of her stuff, and in a lot of the people, everyone has the same thing. 90% is better than nothing. You do the best you can do in this lifestyle. If you can't afford ribeyes, which I haven't bought a ribeye in ages, unless there's a really good flash sale, I don't buy a lot of steak. I mainly eat a lot of hamburger, and nowadays hamburger, the price is there. But if I have to eat processed meats and cheaper cuts of meats or a lot more eggs, hey, do the best you can do, and you're gonna see the results. I'm actually thinking I am going to do the Dr. Kiltz's health certification. Not that I'm going to become a health coach professionally, or not professionally, but I'm not going to quit my job and turn that into something. But I would like to share from my experiences with people and from my learnings and help other people maybe just find that way for them to improve their health as well. I just think it's really, I've learned so much, and about my body, and and science behind everything, to know why things happen, and that's knowledge that you want to share. If you tell someone, I do carnivore, you just eat meat, but the science behind the diet is what makes the most sense. The science behind not eating a plant-based diet, or the processed foods, or the shopping inside the aisles. So that's going to be something I'm definitely going to be doing. Get signed up for, and just met a lot of nice people there. A lot of real nice people. And before I finish this up, someone I recommend you follow is Carnivore Quest. Larry and Cassie, great people. If you want to find people like myself, the average people, Larry and Cassie have been through the struggles of the carnivore lifestyle, the keto lifestyle. They've fallen up and down. like me, I've gone up, I've gone down, hit highs, hit lows, you know, lose it all to gain it all back and then some. And the struggle's real, but they keep battling. They keep battling. Cassie just put a video out about everything she's gone through, and her struggles, and not just in the lifestyle, but in life in general. And real, like, she opened herself up. And you know, I made a video like that not long ago where I really, you know, opened up about, you know, my life and where I got to. And I might do a little bit shorter video of that, a little updated. But you know, those are just great people who, hey, they're doing what they can. They do the best they can to get by, you know, just as well. And you know, they have morning meetings. They do live, like with the members. You don't have to be a member to jump in their meetings in the mornings when he does them. He does them Wednesday through Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He does at 11:55 a.m. Eastern time. And they'll put out videos and stuff as well on the side. And then Sundays he'll do a video at night. But it's just a very encouraging group. Everyone in there just encourages each other. No, there's no negativity in that group. You know, we all struggle. We all do. You know, I'm not like a lot of these, you know, big YouTubers or famous like carnivores that can afford the perfect diet. I had the gastric bypass surgery, so I can't eat 4 pounds of food in one sitting. I just can't do it. I don't think I would want to be honest. But I can't do it. I do the best that I can. And, you know, I really, really, truly wish through what I do, it would have more of an impact on people close to me. You know, it's like people see the results, but they don't think it's like, I don't get it. Like, I guess their eyes will open when it's time. My eyes opened when it was time. You know, my results are fantastic. I have perfectly normal cholesterol. I have a normal A1C by eating just the proper diet. You know, I really wish more people that I cared about would look at it and say, okay, can I give this a try? But no. I mean, it's, hey, and that's fine. I never force this upon it. But I have a friend, really good friend, who definitely is in need of, you know, getting in better shape, like many of us. But he's turned to a GLP-1, and that's fine. Hey, that's a good tool, but it should only be a tool. Like, he just told me that, you know, they went to an event where they had a buffet there and all you can eat, like ice cream bar and stuff. So he got ice creams and stuff. I'm like, okay, so you have your GLP-1, but if you're still eating all the other stuff, you might have better results with the GLP-1 if you weren't eating that stuff. But at the same time, like, we got to get to those root causes. Medicine can only help us so much. Gastric bypass surgery only helped me so much. I didn't get to the root cause. Now I've found the root causes. And the root cause can always change. So you have to get to that root cause. Because nothing, no drug we take, no surgery we have will ever cure anything if we can't defeat the reason behind it. You know, so now, as always, I thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's a little bit longer. What am I at here? Oh gosh, almost 15 minutes. You know, I hope you guys are making great choices. You know, as I always say, accept what you've done, forgive yourself for doing it, and you move on. We all slip up. I still slip up. I have things I shouldn't have, and I'll knowingly have things I shouldn't have. Like, I grab those little chocolates, and you know, it is what it is. But I thank you for my 161 subscribers. You know, I never thought I was going to get 50 subscribers, let alone 100 subscribers. And, you know, to be closer to 200 than 100 is amazing. And, you know, if 5 people watch a video, that's fine. when I do my when I complete this coaching certification, I will definitely share that. I'm more than willing to share my knowledge with people. I'm not, I'm not going to be someone who's like, oh yeah, I got this certification, I can help you turn your life around. No, it's $100 an hour. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. I want to help the average person because, I'm in your shoes. I'm doing, I'm making some sacrifices, like to do this course. It's not free, but I'll find a way to sacrifice. Maybe I got to work a little overtime at work to cover my costs, whatever. A little bit of sacrifice now for the reward at the end is worth it. And if I can help you have 5 more years of your life with your children, help you, go on the roller coasters with your children, your family, your friends, your loved ones. That's what I want to do. I want to help you improve and use me as the example. It can be done. It can be done on a budget. Any budget, we can make it work. Just, have faith in yourself. Remember, if you don't believe in yourself, how can we ask someone else to believe in us? In the same way, if you can't forgive yourself for something, how can we ask anyone else for forgiveness? So as always, my name's Aaron. I'm the Carnivore-ish guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go Sabres!